Hi everybody, I'm Kirsty Meakin from Nao Nails. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a full glitter nail using the Dual Forms. Super easy hack. Anybody can do this. Might even get the kids doing this. There's a video. So here we have Dual Forms. Right, these are not tips. I know what you're saying. They look just like tips. They're not. Do not try to use them like tips because it will not work. These are a different plastic than a tip. So what I'm going to show you today, you can't do with a normal tip. Don't try it. It will not work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it on my little tiny pinky that is very sore because I have got really bad hands at the minute. I've got dermatitis. I'm just so stressed. My life is just so stressful. And I've just come out in all this dermatitis. Do you feel sorry for me? Are they feeling sorry for me?
No.
Forgive me for my sore, battered nails. And ignore the middle one. We're going to do a fixed job on that one in another video. So this one, we are a little bit sore. Do you know what? This is the perfect thing to do with somebody with sore nails like me. Because there is hardly any filing to be done with these. So I haven't got a file around the cuticle or anything like that. So I'm not going to touch the skin. So those people that bite the skin to pieces, I might be one of those people. And my mother does it, and Dina does it, and how many people?
Everybody.
Everybody, apart from Adam. Adam's got like pristine nails, doesn't chew them or anything. He's a man, he doesn't have the stress. Clearly, I've got the stress because I've got the dermatitis and I've got the bit nails. Oh, you're laughing, are you? Oh, you found it funny? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a full glitter nail. Oh, I'm excited because of the glitter. And we're going to size it up. I'm going to go through how we size it up. I have done this in a previous video, which was for this nail, but we're going to use glitter today. So it's a little bit different. Forgive me if you've already seen this video. I am going to go through it again, just so it sinks in to the brain. Now let me show you this. This does not fit. Can you see? Doesn't fit. It's too short. It's too short at the side. See here? Too short. And that is a size 10. So let's work our way up. We'll go to a 9. Have a look at the 9. See what we think about this. Now, if we get this one and press it down, oh my God, it looks like it fits. Oh, is this the one? No, it's not. Do not press it down like this. You need a slight gap between nail and dual tip form. That is going to allow product to be there. If you squish it down like this, no room for product, the nail, it will break.
Is that so that you can create an apex?
Yep, because if you look at the nail, it gives you an apex in the back third already. So look at this tip form. Look at that. We've already got the apex coming there. So we are now on a size 8. You want it to fit from side to side. But I'm still having to press down to get that to fit. So let's just go to a size 7 and have a little look. Don't be thinking, oh my God, I normally put a size 7 tip on like your index finger. I'm normally like an 8.
I was just thinking that you've got massive little fingers there.
Yeah, I'm normally like an 8 on my little finger, but not with these. It's all in the application. So from side to side, are we fitting? Have we got room for product? We are on to a winner there. Yeah. Right, so what I'm going to do first of all is wipe over. I'm going to wipe over with some acetone because I want to remove any oils. And then we're going to use the dehydrator and the primer. Dehydrate. Going to use primer, 2 coats. Thin coats. I'm using high speed liquid.
Why?
Because I'm so goddamn fast.
Is it so you don't have to sit and wait for it to cure?
Do you know what? It's not a time consuming thing, this isn't. So you can use max adhesion if you want to. But I'm going to use high speed because I'm a little bit quicker. You can use max adhesion or you can use medium speed. If you're a little bit slower, that is fine. It will still work. Don't be thinking you've only got to use high speed. It's fine. Use any of the acrylic liquids in the No Nails system. I'm going to use this beautiful colour. Oh, now I've got it everywhere. Ah! I don't think I put the lid on properly, Adam.
Have you just made a mess?
Yeah. It's cool. I'm not going to tip it up or down. Pink fairy wings. Darling. Pink fairy wings. This acrylic is already mixed. It's got glitter particles running through a clear acrylic. So, meaning it'll all go on in one and you'll get a full glitter nail. The one thing I would like to mention is if you just use this on like a tip or a normal form, sculpting out, you would then have to put the clear on top because you start to file the surface and you don't really want to file the glitter. Well, this nail is going to have minimal filing, so you don't need to do that. You can go straight on with one product. This is a size 12 brush that I'm using. I'm going to work from the very tip of the nail down to the nail bed and then the cuticle area. I will pop the bead on and work backwards this way. Okay? Pick up a decent size bead. Pop it on. Then start to bring it back. And you will need thin product towards the cuticle. Just make sure it covers. You can then shape this edge a little bit. Going for an almond shaped nail. I'm going to wet the brush. And I'm re-wetting the acrylic. And that is going to make it stick. I'm going to right at the cuticle. Get in position. Start to slowly add pressure, rocking it slightly down. And hold.
How long do you think it takes to set?
I'd hold it for about 10 seconds. You can slightly move it if you need to, just be very gentle. You can adjust anything underneath if you have any spillage, or even if you have anything at the side. I mean, we've got minimal overload here, which is great. Makes everything a little bit easier. What a beautiful colour this is. By this point, you would move to the next nail. You'll be doing the next nail. By the time that nail is on, you will come back to this nail and then you will take the jewel form off. Now I'm just feeling this acrylic underneath here to make sure everything's sort of setting how I want it. I'm just slightly pinching the foam. What this will do is just give it a little bit of a C curve. And you're going to keep doing that a little bit until it starts to pop off. Can you see how it's popping off the foam? I can feel it getting warm, which means we're nearly time to pop it off. And I'm gently going to rock, and look at that. Oh my God, abracadabra, we have a nail. That was so easy to do. Right, so as we look at it now, just going to see if we can pop the pinching tool on, just to see if we can pinch it slightly, just a little squidge more. And then I'm going to do a little bit of filing, so we're just going to do the side walls. Make sure they're nice and straight. So this is like totally not my normal filing routine. I normally go side walls, cuticle, free edge, over the top. None of that. Don't need any of that. Just literally going to do the side walls and shape the free edge. What I'm going to do now is do some little bit of filing underneath the nail. And this is far easier to do than filing over the top. So I'm just thinning out a little bit here where the product's pushed down.
It's like creating your own C-curve there, aren't you?
Yeah. Because if you look at it from the top, we have got a nice curve here from doing that little bit of pinching. But we're just going to file into it with our little pointy e-file bit. Now I find this easier to do than filing the whole surface of the nail. So if you're thinking, well, you've still got to do some filing underneath. Well, it's a lot easier to file underneath than it is to do all the filing on top. Just be quite gentle. You don't want to touch the skin too much. Then what I'm going to do is, with the block, I'm just going to buff over. And I'm only doing this because you could leave it shiny. What I'm going to do is put a top coat on to protect it. And I'm literally buffing over very gently to take the shine away, so my top coat really adheres to the acrylic. Look at that, I haven't had to do any filing around the cuticle or anything. So people, if you struggle to apply product nice and neat at the cuticle, this is for you. I'm just going to wipe over it with acetone and underneath. And then I'm going to use the Urban Graffiti top coat. See, that little bit of buffing didn't take any of the colour of the glitter away, which is really good. If you did file over the top too much, you would start to take some of the colour of the glitter away. So this is another reason to do nails like this. I'm going to pop it into the lamp. What I'm going to do now is finish this nail off with some of our gorgeous lemon cuticle oil. I'm going to rub that in. Look at that! How easy! How easy was that? I'm covered in glitter. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing, we're covered in glitter. There you are. Look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Do you get it? Lemon squeezy. Okay, I'll stop with the jokes. There you are, guys. Hope you've enjoyed that video and hope you can use that little technique to cheat at nails. All the products that I've used today will be listed below. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.